Hi guys, I'm working on the tags and ephemera and journaling cards for this 3-ring binder I've been working on, the Smash Book Junk Journal combination. And I was going to turn the camera on while I was working, but then I got to talking to a friend on the phone, so I was just sitting here working while I was talking to her. And so I'll just show you what I did. One thing, I cut out these journaling cards. It was from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I just did a little inking around the edges, so I got those. These were tags I got from, oh boy, I think I told in the other video. I can't remember, gosh. But aren't those just absolutely gorgeous? I love them. There was 6 on a page. I enlarged them, so I got 3 larger tags, and I just inked them. I thought, they don't need a thing from me. They're gorgeous. Then I have all these, let's see, greeting cards. This is the front one. It's kind of, well, that's just the card in the front of it, so we won't use that. But these blank cards will be great. We'll just slip them in some pockets. So it's got the envelopes too. And then this was the little note card made out of homemade paper, so that doesn't need anything for me either. And then the paint chip card, I just did gesso on the back so it can be written on, and then I just add a little flower down here. And I had, I don't know if I showed this or not, magazine page. It was real pretty but real shiny, so I tried the gesso on it, and it's just so-so. So anyway, I glued it, and we'll probably put it in a pocket and just leave it. This is from the box that stationery came in that's made on the homemade paper, so I just had cut it, and they're really thick. They can be journaling cards, or they can be tossed. Whoever gets this can do what they want to with it. This was just 2 pieces of scrapbook paper. I combined them because I thought the colors were great. Put some rickrack there, and then just put this one, the backing the way it is, and added a little vintage paper there so it could be written on. I could do the tag shape. I think it'd probably look better, so I'll do that later. And then these little banners, I already had them made, and I think I already had them stitched around. I had a little collage on them. I just added a little focal point and a little bit of lace. So those are ready to go. And then, so that's where I'm at. So let me sit down. I'll try to stay in frame. A little rooster doesn't go here. Okay, these journaling cards, I think I showed them earlier, and I just gonna put a little ink around them. So I've got stuff everywhere, including my drink. Get that out of the way. Just this book page is just really white, so I just kind of tone it down a little bit. And this is just book page folded in half with collage papers on the back and the front. And I just added that little image. It's got a little fabric on there too. This one has got fabric behind it. That's an image from a magazine or a book. And collaging on the back. I don't want to real grungy up stuff for this journal because it's real pretty and bright, pretty colors, so just a little bit. Okay, then I've got these little things that I think I'm just going to keep for now in case I need a little focal point on something else. So I'm not going to do anything with them. And they came from Antique Papery, I believe. Here's that tag I made in a video, something, I can't remember what it was for. I made like 2 or 3 of them. So it's got some applique lace on it, some collage work, some music. It's just a couple of layers of book page with this lined paper on the back. And then that is the back of this, I believe. So that's basically just some scraps we can work on. All right, then I got these little tags cut out of homemade paper. Not sure about them. I probably won't do anything with those either, just leave them like that. Now this, I should have looked it up. I got the idea from some website. I try to write my ideas down that I get off the internet. Yeah, right here. It's from the YouTube channel is Treasure Books, and she called them wraparound envelopes from a book page. So basically you just take a page from a book and put some blank paper on it or lined paper on it, stitch around it, and fold it to be like an envelope. and put something, ribbon or something around it to close it, and it's just like a little envelope. So I had made a couple of those, and just gonna put that in a pocket here. The strings are catching. Fight with those strings. There we go. Much better. All right, this was something I had printed out. It has a little corner nibbled off, but we'll be okay with that, I believe. I haven't done anything with this. I said note card has that Y on it, and I could put just another one of these images. I have one with purple in it. Not really. Let's see. Does that one look better? That one. That one's kind of purple, isn't it? Okay, we'll just go with that one. So, ink around it just a little bit. Then, lace or something behind it. Okay, got the stuff over here. See what I can find. Here's some fabric. Yep. It's on a roll, so I think it used to be from a curtain when I first bought this house. The lady that we bought it from, she was a seamstress. So all of her curtains were just these elaborate fancy things, but not really to our style. And the room I'm in was her sewing room, so it has the extra fluorescent lights in it, so it's great. And but it had wallpaper on it that had buttons and spools of threads and stuff. And when my daughter moved in here, she couldn't wait to get that off the walls. But, and it was like pinks and blues too, baby pink and baby blue, so definitely not her style. So just a little bit of glue to hold this down. I don't even know how many pockets I've got in this journal, and I'm not really done with it either. I just thought I would do this. Boy, I should have measured that before. Kind of overshot it, but I think that's probably okay. It doesn't matter if the fabric's hanging over the end, does it? So the rest of them are coming with it. Okay, that's not too bad. Really probably needs to be fringed a little more, but see, these strings today are getting to me. So anyway, placed a journal. Oh, I think that's thunder. Did you guys hear it? I heard a thump. Let's hope it was thunder. This, I have no idea. It's something I printed out, but I don't know where. So if anyone knows, let me know and I'll put it in the description. So anyway, it's just going in the pocket just the way it is. Journal inside, and there. Okay, here is a book page that I've collaged on. I have not stitched around it yet, so I'll try to do that. But let's see if we can find one of these that will go on there. That's kind of pretty. This was a stamp of that gate, actually. It's upside down. There it goes. I had bought it, I said, because it reminded me of a cemetery gate. I said, it's kind of crazy because, you know, most people don't want to be reminded of that, but I said, I do a lot of work in cemeteries for the Genealogy Society. We take pictures of the tombstones and put them on Find a Grave and then our local webpage, so people can research them, and if they don't live here, they can at least see their ancestors' graves or their tombstones. So, okay. I think I'm just going to glue that straight on there. I guess I could put something. I never know what's too much and what's not enough. Scissors right here. A piece of fabric there, maybe. I've got a whole tub over here to the side. There's some lace too. Grab some of that. Maybe put it at the top. Okay, we'll do that real quick. Trying to stay in frame. I know you probably can't see it on this messy desk. Kind of blends in. I start out with a nice clean desk when I start a project, and it just kind of, as you get stuff out, they just take over. But I'm one of these out of sight, out of mind people, so I like stuff, you know, here so I can see it and remember to use it. Got to get a new bottle. And the lace. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this. And oops, I'm piling all this on my sewing machine. It's going to avalanche on me in a minute. Okay, that one. I will stitch around it after it dries. So, okay, we have another one. Two more. Same sort of thing. It's got that blue on it. I like that one because it looks just more old-fashioned for some reason. Okay, let's see. It doesn't, I like it, it all blends in together. It doesn't bother me that it blends in. I think some people think it doesn't need to. I made some of this fabric washi, and I kind of had forgotten about it, so it makes me wonder what I did with that carpet tape. Let's put some of this on there. Okay. And I know I have some lace that can go across the top. It's a matter of finding it. Here's some ruffled lace. Maybe that'll be a little different. Put it across there. I won't be able to sew there, but that'll be fine. Okay, that's what that one looks like. Stack it over here. We got a couple more. Let me see how much time. 13 minutes, that's not too bad. Okay, this one for sure can handle one because it's got the roses here. That one's not bad. Got a blue one left. I think that pink in this one, pink and blue works on that. So let's do that. There's a piece of lace right here in front of me. Also a piece of wire. Okay. I have a tendency to put wire over my tripod here. Gets it out of the way and then it all falls down. It gets tangled up. So anyway, put it back over there. Maybe I'll just run this along the side. Let's cut this off a little bit. Ooh, here's a pretty bow. Like I said, I got a whole stash over here to the side. Trying to get on this parchment paper. Does anyone else craft like this in chaos? I feel like my whole life is chaos sometimes. I forgot to ink around that one. I think it's too late. And I will sew around it as well. Okay, there's that one. This one I'm not sure about. It's got those browns. Got this bow, so I put that string again. Maybe just put that bow on that one. Right there. Why not? Don't know where it came from. It probably came from that package that had these in there. That's what I'm thinking. So, okay. All right, these have some little brown in them here. This one, probably notice it more. Oh, it's got that dark there. Oh dear. They're about the same. Just use that one. Okay. What to go with it? Let me dig through my stash. I know I have some of that. Here we go. This meshy stuff. Just trying to get a little piece of that. You can tell the color of it. I use it as a stencil. It's a great stencil. Okay. Not sure. What else do we got? Got this real pretty rickrack with the glitter on it. Why not, right? Okay. Glue it all down. Did I ink it? No. Come on. I had it standing up instead of laying down. There's another one. Ooh, maybe I like that one better. Yep. That's why the glue didn't come out, because I needed to discover that other card. And just put a little bit of that, just because. Okay, there's that one. I'll stitch around it as well. Okay, what's left on my tub is this index card, just a couple of index cards, scrapbook paper that's been edge punched, and this is that article on growing roses that was from the 1968 magazine. So, okay, that's everything on my tub. So I'm going to turn this off and then get the notebook out and just try to finish it up. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Bye. Okay, back again. I think I did not do a very good job at showing off these. I got off camera most of the time. So anyway, I thought you might like to see them once I stitched around them. I just did a zigzag around this one. And that one as well. And there's the one with the lace and the bow. And this one. And I did something crazy. I was watching that video back and I was sitting there. I thought, why can't I could be sewing while I'm sitting here. And I just decided to take that greeting card and just stitch around it. Now, why not? And I really think it really just kind of set it off. Outlined it real well. So anyway, that's what I did. And then I got the notebook out and I thought, okay, looked at some of the pages and I come across this one that it's just a couple of doilies I laid on my scanner just to see how they would look, and threw it in as a page, but it was on this Kodak paper that I got at a yard sale, and it doesn't have the pretty back. So I had two of them in the book, and the first one I did collage on, so I thought I would do collage again, and then just turn the camera back on. So we'll see how this works with my big pile of stuff here. So I did have some parchment out where I can put my ink on. I already found this yellow piece of junk mail that I'm just going to put in the corner. It had 2 straight edges, so we'll start there. I kind of like that ruffle though, so maybe we won't glue down just yet. I'll pull some of this craft paper. It's not bad. And if I cover the holes up, I'll just repunch them, because I probably will cover them up. So, just got a variety of papers. Add some lined paper. Put that in that corner. If you can see that or not. Yep. Let me get this out of the way. Those are my tuck spots, waiting to find a place to put them. This is just some paper that came with some old patterns, and the lady had, I don't know, I guess wanted her patterns on more durable paper, so she put them on this paper. I've used it before in other projects. So I'll just put it right there, maybe. This is from a book page. I just felt like a collage on this page would look better than Kodak written all over it. So give it a background, and then we can put some sort of pocket over it. Got some white paper here. See that probably, okay. I'm pretty close. Just need something right there. I think I have some more lined paper. I'm gonna go grab it. I have, yep. Grab a sheet of this. Kind of match that yellow I have on the page. Something like that. So, okay, start gluing it down. I think I want the yellow, edges of the yellow to show. I've learned how to piece videos together, but I need to learn how to fast forward. So when I'm taking the time to glue this, you guys don't have to watch all that. This under it. This is the point where your fingers get all sticky. Okay, we're getting there. Once I glue it down, then I have more gaps. See where my gaps are. Let's see if I do that one there. That'd be wide enough for here. Almost. Then we'll have a little spot there. Too short. It's okay. I had something I was going to do anyway, and I just never remembered. I like the back of that too. Let's do it this way. Put that there. This here. Put this piece over here. And then right here I had this rose, so I think I'll put her there. This was cut from a book jacket. If you watched the first video, I showed different things in my tub, and one of them was a book jacket with this rose on it. So, okay. All right, there's the paper. Now I'm gonna trim around it. Get a better idea what it looks like. Just a little bit. Okay, now that's what it looks like. Hopefully it's not too not upside down. Okay, that may need some more attention, but anyway, that's the collage on the back. So definitely can write on it. I probably will put a pocket maybe on both sides. Who knows? You know what? This might be a really great place for one of these, wouldn't it? So yeah, I like the green, I think. Okay, I will get that glued down, and then I will talk to you guys later. Bye.